DRJ Kids.
Story: Chameleon. In this small city at the break of dawn, hard-working people start their work. And rich people rested in luxury. Among those is Mr. Merchant, a rich businessman who was famous for his colorful lifestyle and benevolent nature. He never refused help to anyone in need. This is Johar, who is known for his jewelry business. For some time, due to losses, his business was about to go bankrupt, but the kind-hearted Mr. Merchant helped him out. He saved his business and his name. Mr. Merchant loved his collection of jewels and gems, and he became a regular customer there. And due to the jeweller's nature, both of them become very good friends. He was always known to be benevolent amongst a lot of other people too. This is the famous film actress Sanaya. At one point, she used to work with Mr. Merchant in his business. One day, Sanaya told him about her dreams. Hearing which, Mr. Merchant was very touched, and he gave Sanaya the wings she needed to fly to fulfill her dreams. With her hard work, she now is a well-known actress. But after she became famous, Sanaya did not like her association with Mr. Merchant, and this bothered him a lot. Mr. Merchant had another friend too, from whom he generally took advice, and her name was Rupal. She was the part owner of the corporate bank. Mr. Merchant did all his business transactions and deals through this bank, and the bank earned a lot of profits due to this. Just like Johar and Sanaya, Rupal too took a loan from Mr. Merchant and started a franchise of this bank in India. She slowly returned all her debts and then focused on expanding her business further. Whenever Mr. Merchant wanted any advice, he came to Rupal. But Rupal manipulated him to take big loans as she would benefit from them herself. And when she did not see any benefit, she would trick him and send him off to other banks. One day, Mr. Merchant read a news which scared him a lot as it caused a lot of loss to his business. Since he suffered heavy losses, he had no choice but to seek help from others. Mr. Merchant immediately called his dear friend Johar and said,
Johar, my friend, you must have already read the news. My business has suffered quite a lot of loss. Would you please lend me some money, Johar?
Sorry, my brother. It is my business policy to not give any loan to anyone ever.
Hearing this, Mr. Merchant was very hurt and he became very sad. Then he called his actress friend Sanaya.
Sanaya, today is that day when I really need you to help me out. Due to some problems, my business is almost about to get shut. I just need some money from you, Sanaya.
The thing is that I do not have a lot of money with me, so I won't be able to help you at all.
But you were supposed to invest in the hotel business, right? Give that money to me for a few days and I will return it to you at the earliest.
I cannot give that money to you. That is another dream of mine which I am about to fulfill. I'm sorry.
I know that you all are a bunch of frauds.
Sanaya was turned upon hearing this and said,
Sorry. I became friends with you only for your money, but it's enough now.
Saying this, Sanaya disconnected the phone.
Rupal, my good friend, I need to borrow some money personally. I will return it to you in a few days.
Despite knowing his situation, Rupal told him,
Sorry, but all your property will be seized very soon, so I can't help you in any way.
Hearing this, Mr. Merchant was stunned and worried and said,
I should have said a sorry instead. But I helped all of you looking at your innocent faces. I made a mistake in recognizing you all.
Mr. Merchant was no longer the rich businessman. All the luxuries of his life were slowly taken away from him. Life went on. All the hard-working people of the city started work at dawn. This general store owner Deepak saw the headlines of the newspaper and he was shocked. Like all his other friends, Mr. Merchant had helped him too. Deepak immediately found Mr. Merchant's whereabouts and immediately went to him. On opening the door, Mr. Merchant tried to recollect Deepak's identity, but seeing him, Deepak said,
Hello, Mr. Merchant, sir.
Mr. Merchant recollected and said,
Oh, hello, Deepak. How are you? It's been a long time.
I actually felt really bad reading the news, sir. And that is the reason I came here looking for you.
Yes, and this is all thanks to bad company. This was destined to happen. Well, now I've decided to start afresh again. Everything will be fine if God is willing.
Yes, sir. Everything will be fine. And as a small offering, you please take this.
Oh, no. I cannot accept this.
You helped me during my bad time and did not even let me pay you back. So in this time of your need, can your friend not help you with this small offering?
Hearing this, Mr. Merchant was touched and he told Deepak,
Deepak, I should have always kept in touch with you, my friend.
So please, keep this with you as your good luck, sir.
Deepak handed over the envelope stuffed with money and became a part of Merchant's new beginning. In our lives too, we have 4 types of friends. Johar, who depicts our body. We may dress up as much as we want, but one day it goes away. Sanaya, who depicts our wealth and belongings. These pass on to others once we pass away. Rupal depicts our family and friends. They are close to us, but one day they too leave us and go. Deepak is our conscience, which we neglect in our strive to gain luxury, wealth, property, and happiness. Our conscience is always with us, and we should give more attention to it.